Hello, welcome to Wedding Tip Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about the dreaded budget. Now, before you switch off and think, oh no, I don't want to see spreadsheets, then please don't panic. I'm not going to show you absolutely how to set a budget. I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why it's really important to do this and to do it early. So, the most important thing you can do is not to set your budget until you've set your priorities. So if you haven't set your priorities yet, switch this off. Check out last week's Wedding Tip Wednesday and I'll talk to you there about how to set your priorities, and then you are perfectly placed to watch this one again about the budget. But assuming that you've already done that, then let's talk about setting your budget. It's hugely important that you do this very, very early on. And I know that most people will think, oh God, I don't even know where to start, so I'm not going to start. But I guarantee you that if you don't put aside some time to think about your budget, then further down the line costs will spiral out of control. This is a great way of lessening your stress levels as your wedding gets closer, but also of ensuring that you're in the best possible place to enjoy every single minute of your wedding. So there's just 3 things that I want you to remember really when you're setting your budget. Here they are. Firstly, do it early. So we've already said that it's really important that you set your budget early. Set your priorities first, then write your budget. It can be as detailed or as simple as you like, depending on whether, like me, you like a spreadsheet, or whether you just like to have something that's really, really simple and just enables you to see what you're spending and where. The second most important thing that you can do is to update your budget regularly. Remember, this is your budget and it should be a working document. There's absolutely no point spending time putting together a budget, splitting out all the different things you're going to have to spend your money on, and then leaving it to fester somewhere on your desktop. It's really important that you look at it on a regular basis, be that weekly, daily, depends how obsessed you're going to get about it, and keep it updated so that you can keep track of all the money that you're spending, where you're spending it, so that you can check that it's in track with your priorities, and also you can use it to ensure that you make your payments on time. So you can have another little column that maybe looks at your suppliers and when your payment deadlines are with them. Remember, it's your budget. That takes us on nicely to point 3. Make it work really hard for you. There are no set ways of setting your budget, but you need to make sure that you know how much money you're happy to spend so that you're not going to wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night and think, I'm never going to enjoy this wedding because I don't know when we're going to stop paying for it. Whilst it might be a bit tricky, it's a good idea to speak to family members that you may think would like to contribute towards the cost of your wedding. You never know, Uncle Hector might just be sat there, pen poised above his chequebook, ready to write you a big cheque. But I'll have one piece of advice for you. Just because somebody else in your family is contributing towards the wedding, please make sure that you set some boundaries in terms of what that actually gives them the right to do and not to do. So just because somebody is going to give you money, does it give them the right to interfere in every single decision about every single thing involved in your wedding? I'd suggest that it's a really good opportunity to maybe say to people who would like to contribute that they contribute to something specific. So if Uncle Hector does want to give you money, maybe you decide to put it towards champagne and let him choose the champagne if there isn't one that's of particular importance to you. Taking these 3 things into account as you set your budget will save you time and money in the long run as you stay on track and on course with your priorities through your budget. Also, what it will do is ensure that on the day you can enjoy every single minute of your wedding because you know that you spent money wisely and on the things that you wanted to spend it on. And also, it means that you're not going to be sat quaking in your shoes wondering when the next huge credit card bill is going to land on your doormat and exactly how you're going to pay for it.